Opening day is one of the best times in the season, and we are going to get some stuff, alright? We are going to be doing the best that we can do. So, let's just get to it. As you can see, we're already down 25 games. Let's get that up, boys. Let's get to number 1. Playing in Tiger Stadium. So, I'm gonna move some stuff around. Who's the other catcher? I swore I had another catcher. Whatever. I don't know. Lineup not looking too good. Oh, there we go.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network.
Let's go, boys.
Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Oh, yay.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
2018 Detroit.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture.
Let's go,
1 or 2
boys.
runs
Opening
early in
day.
this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right
That's a
fielder
good way
to
to
play
start
third
it.
base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute
1
pitches.
second. I need to put something on. Yes, I hit on veteran most of the time. I'm not as good as most players, okay?
Right fielder.
Maybe.
Gregory.
Forcing action.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner.
That's there.
That's a hit. Their first of the new season. Polanco around first, heading for second now.
There we go.
2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Josh Bell, boys. I don't know.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Tapper up the line.
I don't kill it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Amarista.
All right.
Second out.
Put the runner up so I can do. Who's up now? Corey
Coming
Dickerson.
to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field.
Nope,
Martinez
of course not dropping, of course.
Puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with
right.
the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire.
There we go.
Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
1-1 the count.
This Jose Iglesias, boys. This guy can field.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow. Alright, 2-2 count. Let's get him out.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Catch that. You got that, Gregory.
Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Mikey Matza.
Am I scared of him?
Here's the first pitch to him.
Stay tuned for the Cleveland Seattle game.
1 out, nobody on.
Seattle's actually doing pretty good this year.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle.
I don't want them to win, or else they'll be up
when
2-0.
you're facing a good pitcher like this guy, the last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Come on. That's it.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
No.
And foul.
I used to be able to jump all those balls.
Swing and a miss got him reaching.
He's so quick.
And he makes the throw to first. Mata is retired, 2 down now.
It's Miguel Cabrera.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Nobody. I'm streaming.
2 out, nobody on.
Yes.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully.
There you go. Oh!
Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is...
I beg you.
Alright, so
Josh Harrison stands in.
we're probably going to do a lot more basketball videos because we're getting a GoPro.
To kick off the second inning.
And guess who's dying?
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
But the good part is it comes with a set, a case, so that's the good thing. And if you guys
goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Aducci moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
There we go, Mike.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There you go, Mike.
And make sure you guys
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Adam Frazier.
I like how I
He'll
take off.
swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's
Hey.
safe. Now in the box,
I saw
Francise
subscribers
Opening. And their runners at the corners now.
Okay, for this video, I at least want 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Likes.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. No score here as we play inning number 2.
One.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired.
Of course.
4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More runs. Nick Castellanos now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's fouled away.
I know how to get him. Oh, I hate you. He's not going to swing at
Arrieta's
it.
got his target. Here it is on 0-2.
It's a slider.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Next to the plate for the Tigers,
Jake Arrieta is doing
Victor
pretty good.
Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old
We only
veteran.
have 3 hits in this game. Our batting averages are looking low.
0-0 right now. Wow.
It's the second inning. Out of 9. Why do I
The
waste
next
those
0-2.
sinkers?
Is taken for ball 1.
1 second. No, I know how to get him. They always fall for this.
Fouled away. Bottom of
Fall
the
in the
second here
TV.
with no score.
Why are you getting the sticker? It's not even the sticker.
Fly ball out toward left center
Stop picking
field.
that. Yes.
Dickerson will range to
Stop
his
picking
left
it.
as he tracks this one down in left
Don't pick at
center
it.
for the
It's on the
second
TV
out of the
for a
inning.
reason.
Right fielder.
Striding in, Jim
I swear, you
Aducci.
pulled
He'll get
one of
to
his
take his
cords.
first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
What?
Fastball misses inside.
Who's
It's
ready
even
for
at
summer
1.
already?
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and
Did you say you're
establish
fat?
that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Offers
There we
that one a little late, and it's 2-2
Hey,
now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't
Commentary.
ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they...
Looking at a fastball to end the
No.
inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move.
Alright, boys.
A nice
Wow.
aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park.
Is it
Stepping
waterproof?
in,
The
David
GoPro's
Freed,
waterproof?
And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah.
This is on the ground.
There we
over
go, that's
first.
single.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Good hit.
Stepping in and ready for another
Alright, let's
shot.
go, Charlie.
Starling Marte, who's popped out in his first trip.
Who do you guys think is going to win the World Series
Comes
this year?
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup,
What?
a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
What?
fly ball out to straightaway right.
Of course.
Aducci is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Oh.
Now
all right, come on.
Polanco.
Batting and scored a point. Run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Bounce it to the left side.
Gosh!
Amarista on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Into the box now, James McCann, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless.
Oh.
Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
We only have one. Just wait. We have 2
and
helmets.
A slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't know.
3-ball count
I have
right
no
now.
idea.
This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Next for the Tigers, Leonis Martin. Snap throw from the catcher.
For that for no reason.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Standing in, Alexi Amarista. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
No.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Plus, that would make me look dumb.
Slider.
No, I'm not posting that on my YouTube channel.
Looks at
Because I'm not posting it on my YouTube channel. When you have your own, you can post it on yours.
From the belt, the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt.
Why did I throw to first?
And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1. Settling in now, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that?
How?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their offense.
Man, I suck.
Speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field.
There you go.
And he will make the play out there, and there are
It's not
two
realistic.
away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Josh Harrison stands in. Pulled high in the air out to left
There we
field.
go.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Mikey.
First pitch on its way. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
Grounded to third. A quick out number 1. So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Bell is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
What?
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip
They
at that
can't hear you
fastball.
barely.
That was
And
right
the
in
mic.
every hitter's happy zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
In almost every video.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the Sox. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped toward the gap in right.
That's what I thought.
Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
You can tell he was all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Mata coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Come on, boys.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not really.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
There you go.
After it is Martin. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Come on, boys. Give him a high fastball. He's going to take it for a ride.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As it's grounded.
Yeah, you definitely took it for a ride, bud.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily.
That's what he does.
But now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Come on. Really? Again? There's too many sinkers.
Wind-up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
You guys ready for Easter?
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
What do you guys think you're going to get this year?
Stepping into the box, Jim Adducci. First time
we don't
up,
ask you.
Looking.
But you can say it anyway.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Adduci, a Canadian native. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I don't think he's going to give you the good.
I know this guy.
I think you're going to have to buy it.
Category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
No runs, no hits, and no errors.
I think the Easter Bunny's going to give us candy.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Can you stop saying that?
Ready for another chance? James McCann reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out.
We don't have contact with Easter Bunny. I'm glad none of my friends are subscribed.
In the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Reasons.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The first baseman, number 55, John.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
All right, boys,
he's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a liner.
No, it's foul.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, they can't hear
Well,
you.
this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Jeez.
No balls and 1 strike.
Better than not having to do nothing.
And the 0-1.
But we're gonna be riding the
down near
school
the
bus
shoe
from now
tops.
on. It's not that bad. I've heard school buses are awesome.
Look where all the cool kids are.
Exactly.
Line drive to center field.
Wow, right
is
to him.
there,
I
two
don't
gone.
wanna go there.
Now batting, second baseman.
So stepping in, Josh Harrison. It was a fly out for him
At
in
least
his
it's
last
not.
trip.
At least we're not just staying home all day. Peyton, Braden rides the bus. Connor rides the bus. Abby rides the bus. Exactly. So you can sit beside Abby or me.
Sinking liner toward left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I'm not sitting beside Abby.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Who? Caden Wilson's gonna ride our bus
Into
probably.
the box now, Mike Moustakis. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Sit beside
2
you,
hits
most
in 2
likely,
trips
but I'm
for
gonna
him
sit
thus
beside
far.
him too. What?
Now
Let's
the
talk about this
0-1.
off stream.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up to it.
Line
Hit and run.
toward center field.
Didn't work.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's Leonis Martin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as
There
patient.
we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a wise decision there to make sure
Yep.
this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike.
Come on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Alexi Amarista. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Dang. That's good.
Falling behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the
There you
middle
go,
of the
boys.
order is coming up right behind him.
3-2
Come on,
now.
come on, come on, come on, come on. It's opening day. I need a win.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Yeah.
Popped him up. Polanco coming
That's
on.
foul.
And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Oh,
Here comes
strike
the
him out.
0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I mean, I do want a double play.
Again, another foul ball. The first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side.
There you go.
Tigers leave 1. Back here
1-0.
now at Comerica Park in Detroit. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates
Adam
leading in
Frazier
this
doing
one, but
pretty
before
good
the
this
inning gets underway, let's
year
check out
so
the
far.
game summary to this point. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this.
That would've been a
Good
homer.
pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Come at me with the high fastball, please.
Slow bouncer to the right side.
Thank
that
gosh.
Winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep to right center.
Give it a ride,
Martin
give it a
going
ride.
back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Might be a triple.
He hit the corner and tries for third.
Triple.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base.
Triple,
They've
boys.
left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him
boys,
home.
Come on.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the first down.
Went.
So digging in now, David Freeman. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
Give me a change of flow. Outside. I mean inside side.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And the runner's coming home. Pitch swung on and missed.
What are you doing? I didn't even send you.
And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Victor Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
All right, boys, come on. Come on.
Popped him up. Bell has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Jim Adduci, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
There we go.
There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Yeah, I bet you he wants
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Yep.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Wow. He runs right through it.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Get it.
After it is Marte. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One left for Detroit. It remains.
Give him a round of applause.
Is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Starling Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Oh no, maybe 16.
He's set and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
It's a fly ball.
Is after it.
Oh.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
250.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Now he
that
does
is
the
way
laces.
out in front of. A swing and a miss. Barbado, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing.
How in the heck?
He's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And there are
And how is Josh Bell so bad?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Misses, ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
There we
Solid base
go.
hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far,
boys, come on.
very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Base
Bouncer up
knock.
the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game
Base
now.
hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Aducci. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. Next up for Detroit, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And
there we go.
Out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Alexi Amarista. Dickerson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. That's a tough take.
Show
The
this one pitch
1-2.
for me.
Down the third baseline. And
What
8
a
innings
play.
have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1.
Come on,
Travis
boys.
Wood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep.
1 second.
Number 19, Travis
Let's
Wood.
go.
Now here it comes.
He does like it really though.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aducci is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. The swing, and this ball is blasted
There
to
we
right
go,
field.
boys.
Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone!
There we go.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
That's a homer.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli,
Francisco Cervelli.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boys.
Softly hit here to the left side. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Grounded back up the middle.
All right. Bottom of the 9th. Let's get
Throws
that
in
out.
time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys, and that.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
Kyle Krett, a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the
Your
9th.
attention, please. Now pitching for
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell moving to his left. 1 away.
There we go.
number 24.
First baseman Miguel
Hey, now
Cabrera
you're an all-star.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to
I had
this
to sing
point.
that song.
And they start him out away
right.
with a cold strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
2 balls and a
Oh,
strike
wow.
to the Tigers' first baseman.
I knew he'd go after that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Give him the slider inside.
And he misses this one inside,
Too much.
and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, wow, that's Miguel
And
Cabrera.
that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. They're on
right.
2 away now.
Let's go, Pirates.
And
Let's
Nicholas
go.
Castellanos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out
Let's
here in the 9th.
go, Pirates. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1
Fastball
pitch.
inside.
And a pitch in
And line.
3rd as he lays
That's
off.
low.
It's 1-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away.
Oh, come on. Outside.
Taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I gotta pitch that. We'll get him.
Swing.
Yeah.
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an
opening day win,
right
baby.
Here, closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 2-0 finish today. The Buccos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jake Arrieta earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Michael Fulmer is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kyle Crick earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Player of the game is Jake Arrieta. That's how you win a ball game. This is a good ball game. Alright. Next game, if it ever shows us.
Opening day is behind
Next game
us, so
we'll be
let's
playing
look back at
Detroit.
how the first games of the year played out on
Again.
the diamond. In the National League
How
Central,
big?
the Pittsburgh Pirates held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-0. The Chicago Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-4. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-1. The Reds bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The San Diego Padres got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-7. The Diamondbacks bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. The Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-1. The Boston Red Sox took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-4. The Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-2. The Royals took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. Shohei Ohtani got his first career win, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 3-1. Mike Zunino was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 3-2. Corey Kluber was able to turn in a complete game performance while allowing only 3 earned, but still came away as the losing pitcher. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-1. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
Well, I'm going to have to end it here. We grabbed the win over the Tigers for the first game of the series. Let's hope we do the same tomorrow. See you guys then. Peace.